library. Today is the Earth Day strike that I've been planning, and it is starting at the Salt Lake County building. Right now I'm in the library, and the Salt Lake City County building is just right next door. And then we're gonna march up to the Capitol, and then I'm gonna come back to study, and then I'm going to go to my inauguration for my ASUU position, which is like a student government thing. This is ASUU. I got finals, so I'm trying to do that as we speak. I'm going to start heading over to the City County building, gonna drop off my things, get my megaphone and Bluetooth speaker, and we're just gonna wait there until people arrive at noon. It's 11:30 right now. It is a little cold, I'm not gonna lie. And there's the library. Here's my friend Carl Moore setting up the stage, and he set up an altar honoring animals and pieces of nature that he put onto it. He is Hopi and Chemehuevi.
This facility was burning medical waste and materials that should never have been released into our air. These are substances linked to cancer, respiratory illness, birth defects, and here's the hard truth on the west side. We are impacted more than other communities. We live closer to industrial zones, closer to highways, closer to pollution. That's not accidental, that's systemic.
Hi, I have the permit for this event.
You had the permit?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
That's all because we were like...
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give this to you really fast.
All right.
Okay, so I've known Raquel for, I don't know, like 9. Oh, no, she's been a badass for...
So, obviously, I did not record the protest itself that much because I was like yelling, but I got all my stuff like back in my bag, my stuff for studying, and I'm gonna head to the library again, finish writing out this paper. Salt Lake Tribune's local newspaper. We've got something that was released just this morning. It was really about not being able to say that certain communities are affected by climate change more than others, and I was told to replace the rhetoric towards something more like, this is just going to be an event about sustainability in Utah. And I was amenable to the process. I didn't want to make it any more of a barrier than it already was. It's cool that this is out there. Our wording is censored is because of recent laws that had passed from the Utah State Legislature. Universities have to be aware of and have to comply with because they are funded by the state. My trick for writing is using a whiteboard and jotting down my thoughts.
Leaders, can I say that they are leaving us with?
I didn't like it at all. Post-finals grades, B+ and an A- this semester. Usually I only get A's, as you can tell, but yeah, I was kind of stressing out this semester. My GPA went down to a 3.92, where it was at a 3.97. If it would have been earlier in my degree, my GPA would have went down a full point, like to 3.8, and luckily that's not the case. I have one more year of school left, and I'm just so happy to be done with that semester. It was hard. I took civil rights and liberties, sociology of religion, politics of Russia, an honors writing course. As far as the changed rhetoric, how that impacts First Amendment freedom of speech, rights. One, that civil rights and liberties class came in really handy, showing the evolution of how rights have evolved. And I feel like this would be a pivotal moment to potentially change laws in Utah, and this being one of those examples that demonstrates that vague laws, vague rules of neutrality limits freedom of speech, and I'm gonna take it to court.